Hi everyone, welcome to the Buffett and Beyond Research Saturday Stock Market Recap, September 27, 2025. And yes, the month of September is just about over. And remember folks, if you want to walk on this beach like Jimmy Buffett once did and sat right here under this little tiki hut, then you've got to learn how to invest even better than Warren Buffett invests now. And, well, let's look at this week. The market finally took a break this week with stocks beginning to turn over as we received a short-term sell signal. The market's now testing its 20-day moving average. That's the reversion to the mean as we head into the weekend. And our weekly stock analysis video, AutoZone, is one of those ultra-defensive stocks against recessions, but yet has been doubling the returns of the S&P 500 on the upside. Yeah, it's a stock for us, folks. In our ETF video, well, the tech ETF has performed almost as well as the semiconductor ETF, and the top stocks we select from our computer program are up almost 1,000% over the past 6.75 years. Folks, you've got to see this. When we only change stocks in this portfolio once a year, so it's not trading, it's just buying the best stocks and holding them until they're not the best stocks any longer. The ETF portfolios are doing absolutely fantastic. And let's look at the S&P 500. We talked about the reversion to the mean over here, as with this line being the 20-day moving average and the outside lines being volatility bands. We can see the market went up to touch that top band, and we were talking about the distance between here and here was getting larger, and we expect a reversion to the mean, and we got it this week all the way down. It touched that bottom there, and now it's starting a climb up. And, well, let's look at the next chart. So we're still looking at the S&P 500. You can see where it went down and touched that chart. The problem is this indicator down here looks like it is just turning down, and when we come all the way down here, we see this indicator, which is our intermediate term indicator, has pointed down, but is it turning around back up? You can see that we've been above. Look at this 50 line in here, and it stays between 80 and 20, and it's been around this 80 mark for a long time. And so this little dip in here may or may not mean something, because it has not failed in any of these moves that once it started down. Yeah, sooner or later it will, but right now we are looking at this 20-day moving average, and is it going to hold? And right now, as I'm recording this before the market closes on Friday, but we have a nice little rally going on. So looking at the QQQs, we see the exact same thing, except we did not go down and touch that 20-day moving average. And we were hoping for it, because we were looking at that as a buy signal. And it's up nicely as I'm recording this. And we'll just have to wait and see what happens come Monday, folks. And I'm laughing because that's a Jimmy Buffett song, isn't it? Let's look at the SPY portfolio protection for those of you who want it. We have it 3 months out. This is about a $200,000 portfolio now, and the SPY is 661, and it is down about 1 point this week. So you can see it did absolutely nothing this week. And we have the same 3 puts, but over in the QQQs, which is the NASDAQ 100 portfolio, and it's down 3 points this week, but we're protected through October, November, and December. Again, about a $200,000 portfolio, or this is about a $180,000 portfolio, and we've got the 3 puts protecting it about 15% below the present value of the market. So, folks, we had a week where we should have just gone fishing or gone to the beach or something. So absolutely nothing happened except a test of that 20-day moving average, and that's going to continue into next week. So, meanwhile, this is the weekend. Get out, clear your head, don't think about it. Spend a few of the dollars that you made with this beautiful market rally over the past 5 or 6 months. And folks, go out, clear your head, be with your family. Most of all, stay safe, and we'll see you right back here in a couple of days.